Okay, so today we are going to determine the texture of a soil sample using sedimentation. So what I need for this is a sieve. You'll need a beaker of water, graduated cylinder, and then another beaker with a stirring rod. So to start off, what you need is a dry soil sample. So I have one here. I'm going to use this soil type. And first we're going to sieve some of this to get rid of the gravel. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of this soil sample into a beaker. So I should have loads there. And then I'm going to cover it with some water here, okay? I'm going to give it a stir. Right, so next I'm going to add this into my graduated cylinder after giving it a good stir. Again, just make sure that your graduated cylinder is big enough to hold the volume of water that you have in your beaker. Okay, and you're going to scrape in everything that's left here as well. So now you have your soil sample completely covered with water. What you can do, again, just to make sure that it's mixed well, is you can invert it or stop her and shake it. I'm just going to do this. And now we are going to leave that settle overnight, where we'll come back and we will see the layers of sand at the bottom, hopefully, silt on top, and then clay on top, and we'll determine the percentage of each and then determine the texture of our soil sample. This has been left to settle overnight, and like you can see here, all of the layers have settled down to the bottom of the container in water, and we have the heavier or more dense particles at the bottom, which would be sand, followed by silt on top, and then clay. So what you then do is you go read these graduation marks. So mine starts at 30 here, and I have 31, 2, 3, 4, 34 centimetres of sand. I have 1 centimetre of silt, and I have 1 centimetre of clay. So then what I need to do is I need to go and find a percentage of these based on my overall amount. So obviously the total is equal to 36 centimetres. So for sand, I'm going to put 34 over 36 and multiply by 100 over 1. So this is going to equal my percentage sand, which is 94%. Then for my silt, it's 1 over 36 multiplied by 100 over 1. So that will actually equal my percentage silt, and it will be the same as my calculation for clay, equal to 3%. So I have 3% silt, 3% clay, and 94% sand. So the next thing I need to do with that then is I have to go get my soil texture triangle. This here is my soil texture triangle. If you go down the bottom, you can see that it reads the percentage sand and the lines are going up the way. So we'd follow them up the way. For the clay, it's on this side. You can see the lines are going directly across. And for the silt, they're going down here. And you can see that the figures are slanted down like this. So we'll follow the lines that way. So I'm going to find my first figure, which is 94% for sand. So it's going to be in and around here. Okay, and then you're going to need a ruler. So here I'm going to go for the sand, and we're going to go at about 94, so it's going to go here. Then for my percentage clay, it was 1%, so that's going to be about here. So you have to bring the ruler going straight across, like so. I'm going to go here. So you can see 2 of them are already crossing in sand. So then you just do the third one to double check. So it will be 1% up here. And then I'm going to bring it down here to this, and they should all intersect in the one area. So it's all intersected here.